for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Phoenix Suns and the Chicago Bulls. And it's the Suns to start out. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Jay Crowder out there with Ayton. And it's Paul in at the 1. Now here's Paul. On the wing, Booker from downtown. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Now Harper. Outside, Rodman. Pippen dishes to Harper. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. From the top of the key, that's good on the jump shot.
Yeah, it's just amazing the hang time Jordan gets, even on a simple jumper.
Passes it to Bridges. At the top of the key, Ayton. Ball outside. Outside, Crowder. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Paul missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with the Bulls head coach. The feeling is that the game has slowed down some for DeAndre Ayton, which means he's making quicker and better decisions. Coach said last year you could cross him up at times, and that helped contain his production. But this year's a different story. Ayton's taken those big strides mentally that all great players seem to do. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
He's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Outside Jordan. Pass to Pippen. Over Bridges. Pippen can't hit.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Here's Paul. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Longley against Ayton. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Chicago leading. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Jordan the pass to Pippen. Basket good.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now here's Ayton. Lobbed up there for Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Harper. Right side, Rodman. To the paint. The kick out to Harper. A 3-ball. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Outside Pippen. There's the 3. It doesn't go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Outside Crowder. Here's Ayton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he could be a bully on the inside.
Now here's Pippen. Jordan inside, defended by Booker. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Ayton against Longley. Kicks it out to Booker. Off target from outside. Chicago trailing here. Pippen with it. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Longley. Outside, Pippen. Clock at 6. Screen by Longley. And again, no good by Chicago.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Harper with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. And here is Jordan. And there's the pass to Pippen. Passes to Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To stop the drought, he takes it up and lays it in. Jordan's got his second basket of the game.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. From deep three-point range. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Booker's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Pippen kicks to Harper. Pass to Jordan. Bulls moving the ball around. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
It's Crowder on the wing. Paul passes to Ayton. And the pass to Bridges. Passes it to Booker. From past the arc. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got his 5th rebound in this one.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
To the inside. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
He just powered that.
One of the game's top dunkers. Some changes for Chicago. Wennington, he's checked in for Long. Kukoc comes in for Scottie Pippen. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. Payne comes in for Paul. And stolen by Jordan. Driving inside. Kicks it to Kerr. Back to Jordan. They set the pick. To the middle. Here's Wennington. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now here's Johnson. Down low. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
You love the pressure he's putting them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Sharge checked in for Bridges. Clock is at 3. Looking to end the run. Payne can't hit. Chicago leading by 7. Kukoc passes to Rodman. Booker against Jordan. Three-pointer. Kukoc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From outside the arc, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Outside, Kukoc. Pass to Jordan. For 3, Kerr. Rebounded by DeAndre. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
'em. 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 'Em.
Booker with no one around. Another three for Phoenix.
Booker right now finding some room out there behind the three-point line to get himself going.
Jordan the pass to Kukoc. Outside, Rodman. To the paint. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
DeAndre Ayton back in 2018 heard his name called first in the NBA draft, and he averaged a double-double in his first year in the NBA. Exciting to see what is next for this big man.
Bushler's checked in for Wennington. Now, here's Kerr. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Bushler. Up top, Kukoc. Shot clock at 5. What a reverse from MJ. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 1. Charge a screen on Kerr. Payne kicks to Booker. The offensive rebound. Fires the 3. Here's Ayton. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Kerr with it. The pass to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Back to Kerr. Here's Jordan. Defended by Booker. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul. .139 left here in the first quarter.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Payne. Pass to Johnson. Tipped away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Chicago leading. Outside, Rodman. Jordan against Booker. Out left to the wing. The feed to Kukoc. Over Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Bushler, the pass to Kukoc. Here's Jordan, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. .103 left in the first quarter. Payne finds Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Payne. Charge, a screen on Kerr. Pass to Craig. Just 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Suns missing. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The pass to Bushler. Outside, Rodman. Passes it to Jordan. Here's Rodman. The drive. What a jam!
Man, loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Suns trail by 3. And here's Booker. Ball stolen. Off target at the rim. Back to the action after this word. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Chicago.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
You've got Kerr. Wennington is out there with Simpkins. Then there's Harper, and it's been in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Paul. And charge kicks to Crowder. Here's Bridges.
Well, if the defense is going to give Bridges a lot of looks like this, he's got to continue to knock them down.
Chicago leading by 3. Kerr, the pass to Simpkins. Now here's Pippen, defended by Bridges. Out to the right wing. Here's Kerr for 3. And it's Steve Kerr knocking it down from long range.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Paul passes to Booker. There's the triple. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
Kerr, the pass to Simpkins. Here's Pippen, and he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. The Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night here. The Bulls making a switch here. Kukoc is checked in, and a change for the Suns. Ayton's checked in.
Pippen simply put one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
Now here's Booker. 8 points for him. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Takes it inside. And the shot goes down. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Kerr. A 3. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Paul dishes to Booker. That's tipped. Pippen with the steal. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. Pippen's got 11.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Al Paul. Outside Crowder. Pass to Bridges. He feeds it to Ayton. Pippen against Bridges. Outside Pippen. Outside Harper. Pippen against Bridges. That's not going to drop for him. 5 of 9 with that miss. Suns trail by 6. The pass to Crowder. Suns moving the ball around. Hands it from downtown. Booker's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Phoenix.
Catching and shooting with confidence. Devin Booker letting it fly.
Kerr, the pass to Kukoc. Here's the 3. That ball. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Ayton a screen on Kerr. Paul looking over the floor. Bridges. Fires from deep. They get it back. For three, Booker. Here's Ayton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Good idea to make Ayton earn it at the line because he's a menace in the paint. Don't let him get that shot off.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Longley's checked in for Wennington. And it's Rodman in for Tony Kukoc. Now, here's Kerr. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Pippen. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
For Chicago, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And that one misses. Suns trail by 6. And here's Booker from the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Now the Bulls with it. It's Pippen with the drive.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
To the wing right side. Pass to Crowder. And stolen by Jordan. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. It's Pippen on the wing. Back to Jordan. Here he goes. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
And the way Jordan attacks, the ferocity of his drive. Exceptional job scoring after contact.
Now here's Paul. Phoenix calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Ayton kicks to Crowder. Now the pass to Booker. The tray. A three-pointer is right on target. Booker's got 16 points.
And Booker, a fantastic shooter when he's got his feet underneath him. He's one of the best in the league.
Pippen, the pass to Rodman. Now here's Jordan. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Now here's Pippen. 15 points in the game. That one off the back iron and out.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
With 3, Booker. And it's Harper with the rebound. Chicago leading by 7. Outside, Rodman. Crowder against Longley. And it's Jordan to top the key. That one drops for him. He's got 16.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Passes to Bridges. It's Crowder on the wing. Back to Bridges. Here's Ayton. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
This is a maturity play here. Lots of pressure around him, and he doesn't speed up.
So for the Suns, Johnson, he's checked in for Jay Crowder, and it's Payne in for Paul. Free throw no good for Ayton. Now here's Jordan. He's got 16. Pass to Pippen. Outside, Rodman. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jordan. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 7-point differential. Booker outside. Johnson sets the screen for Booker. Over Jordan. And the Suns miss again. Pippen with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Pippen against Johnson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Ayton.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for the Bulls. And Phoenix also making a switch. Craig's checked in. And both free throws good for Pippen. Suns trail by 9. Payne passes to Johnson. Johnson with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 5 to shoot. Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Harper. The Bulls leading by 9. Outside Jordan. Pass to Pippen. Outside Kukoc. The pass to Jordan. Back to Kukoc. Pippen for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's Payne. Passes it to Craig. Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Craig's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Harper the pass to Kukoc. Jordan against Booker. A fader. Gets a hand on it. Rodman doing what he does best on the offensive glass.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Chicago making some changes. Longley's checked in for Pippen, and Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. Sharch checked in for the Suns. And here's Payne. Pass to Booker. And stolen by Jordan. Pass to Kukoc. Back to Jordan. 6 to shoot. Over Booker. The shot by Jordan, no good. Suns trail by 8. And the pass to Johnson. To the wing on the left. Here's Payne. Going inside.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
Now, here's Kerr. Outside, Kukoc. Over to the left wing. Booker against Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's the Suns with the ball, trailing by 10. Johnson outside. Booker outside. Takes the three. Trains the three-pointer. Booker's got 19 points.
Great shooting from Booker. He keeps getting better, that time from way outside.
Kerr, the pass to Rodman. Now Jordan. Over Booker. No good from Jordan. And stolen by Jordan. Passes it to Longley. And they double up Jordan. He kicks it to Rodman. Outside Jordan. Over Johnson. Jordan can't get that one to fall.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Johnson, the pass to Craig. Back to Johnson. Inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And here are the Bulls now. The Suns getting the bucket. Over to the wing. For three, Kerr. It's hauled in by the Suns. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls lead by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Chicago came ready to play. Their lead at one point was up to 7, and they had some real nice momentum going. Most of their well-earned lead evaporated, though, as they ended up with just a 2-point lead at the end of one. It was fairly close throughout the second quarter as well, but they were the better team in the quarter, ending up with a 5-point lead at the break. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, they should have a lot of room on the perimeter in the second half because they've already have a lot of points in the paint. And the D will have no choice but to collapse and try to put it in on that end. So, if you want to use the three-point shot more, they'll have the space to do it.
Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
They were undisciplined, turning it over way too much. Poor ball handling, lazy passing. These guys will have to be counting their lucky stars that this game has not gotten away from them.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Bulls leading by 5. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Jay Crowder out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Paul in at the one spot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And stolen by Ayton. Bridges kicks to Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Knocks it loose. Shot clock at 5. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Booker looking around. Kicks to Paul. To the left side wing. He's got 8. Lock at 6. Poke loose. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Booker.
Huge night for Booker and reminiscent maybe of the night in Boston.
Harper the pass to Pippen. Outside, Rodman. Jordan against Booker. And slam dunk by Jordan.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
Now here's Crowder. Pass to Paul. Crafty move. It's hauled in by Longley.
He usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
And Jordan gets it to go.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
He had a nice open look right there. Crowder's got 6.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Harper. Pippen for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got his 3rd assist on the night. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Bridges finds Paul. Back to Bridges. Outside Crowder. Launches it. A rebound by Pippen. Pippen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Harper. There's the pass to Rodman. Pass to Pippen. And the rejection by Ayton.
He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Harper against Paul. Now here's Crowder. Guarded closer. Here we go. 1-on-1. Harper kicks to Jordan. Pass to Pippen. He dishes it to Rodman. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Booker against Jordan. And Crowder slams it in.
Well, Booker has established that he can score and now showing that he can play make.
Chicago making some changes. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Simpkins comes in for Dennis Rodman. And Bushler's subbed in for Jordan.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Bulls lead by 7.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Crowder. 8 points for him. Driving to the basket.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Paul against Harper. Now here's Pippen. Defense is right there. The shot's good. Wennington's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Paul passes to Ayton. Here's Booker. He kicks to Bridges. Back to Booker. Lets it go from deep. But they get it back. Ayton. And good that time. Ayton's got 10.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Simpkins. To the middle. Here's Pippen. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Outside, Crowder. Wants to get it to Booker and does. Can't get it to fall. The Bulls leading by 7. Harper with the ball. And there's the pass to Simpkins. To the inside. And it's Pippen with the jam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Booker's got 23.
Finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line. And he can't get the first one. And the Bulls making a change here. Jordan's checked in. And for the Suns, Johnson, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. And it's Payne in for Booker. He's the second from the line. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. 8-point game. Ayton a screen on Harper. Paul outside. Passes it to Bridges. From deep. The shot comes out, and the Bulls going the other way now. And here is Harper. Pass to Simpkins. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Johnson outside. Back to Paul. Ayton inside. Rebounded by Wennington. The Bulls leading by 10. Outside Jordan. Pass to Pippen. Jordan inside. Working on Payne, and he makes that one. Jordan's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
She's checked in for Chicago. Kerr comes in for Scottie Pippen. And Phoenix also making a switch. Saric is checked in for 8. Paul passes to Saric. Back to Paul. Johnson surveying the floor. The pass to Payne. Johnson with a screen on Kerr. And that one drops.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Here's Harper. Outside, Kukoc. Passes to Wennington. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Jordan, no good. Suns trail by 10. Now here's Paul. Now Payne. He's got 5. Floats one, and the shot goes in. Payne's got it back down to within single digits for the Suns. Payne's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. Jordan the pass to Kerr. Jordan with it. Defended by Bridges. Jordan dishes to Kukoc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist in this one. And here are the Suns now. Ball right side. Can't cash in from close range.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Outside Harper. Kukoc passes to Jordan. And Jordan slams it home.
Yeah, and what you love about Kukoc, the versatility on offense and the terrific court vision.
A minute 50 left to play here in the 3rd. Johnson outside. Paul outside. Harper with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Harper kicks to Kukoc. 5 on the clock. Jordan against Bridges. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So for the Suns, Ayton comes in for Sharp. And it's Devin Booker in for Cameron Payne. Suns trail by 12. Booker with it. 23 points in the game. Hits the three-point bomb.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And here's Kerr. Outside, Kukoc. Pass to Jordan. Out to the wing. And here's Kerr from the arc. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Kerr's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Johnson. Still looking for his 1st bucket in this one. Ayton inside. Back to Bridges. That one goes in.
More signs of Bridges' hard work in the offseason paying off in his jump shot.
The Bulls leading by 10. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Harper. Outside Kukoc. Here's Wennington. He's covered by Ayton. Wennington passes to Jordan. And Chicago with another bucket.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
The shot that time not on target. And so it's Chicago. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player move. Can create an opportunity just like that.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Tony Kukoc is out there with Bush. Then it's Kerr. Then there's Bill Wennington. And it's Jordan in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. A nice shot by Booker. Chicago leading by 10. Here is Kerr. Pass to Bushler. And here's Kukoc. Bulls moving the ball around. The pass to Kerr. Launches a 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 6 assists in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Now here's Paul. Releases from 15, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Said it time and time again, Chris Paul in the mid-range is pretty much half the time going to be good.
Jordan, the pass to Kerr. Back to Jordan. Over Booker. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Outer dishes to Paul. From deep. A new 14 for the Suns. Moves back up. They grab their own miss, and Ayton stays with it.
Sweet timing on that play as Ayton up there and ripping it down.
The Bulls leading by 9. Now here's Kerr. Passes it to Jordan. Over Booker. A shot by Jordan, no good. It's Crowder on the wing. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Johnson. It's tipped. Now Jordan driving in. Pass to Bush for the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Outside Crowder. Pass to Johnson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Some changes for Chicago. Longley's checked in for Wennington. Rodman comes in for Tony Kukoc. Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Bushley. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Outside Jordan. Outside Rodman. The pass to Pippen. They could use a bucket, and that's 2 points on the layup. Pippen's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, they've been using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Johnson finds Paul. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Now here's Pippen. Outside Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Over Booker. That's short off the rim.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Paul outside. It's Crowder on the wing. Rodman covering. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Luke Longley. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
Now here's Jordan. And here's Kerr from the arc. Outside, Rodman. Here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down Grand slam. Ball kicks to Booker. A three-pointer off the mark. The Bulls leading by 7. Offside Pippen. Here's Jordan. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Paul with the ball. Passes it to Crowder. Jordan against Booker. Crowder from outside. And that one is off. And the Bulls going the other way now. 13 points with their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Pippen. Outside, Kukoc. Pass to Jordan. Over Booker. Misses off the left iron.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Lobbed up there for Booker. Rebound by the Bulls.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Down low, here's Jordan. Banked in off the glass. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
On the wing, Booker. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Kerr, the pass to Kukoc. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Ball with the bucket.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Longley's checked in for the Bulls. Harper comes in for Steve Kerr. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Pippen, the pass to Rodman. Jordan against Booker. Fades back. Here's Rodman. Dennis Rodman showing his tenacity on the offensive glass.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
And Booker getting more and more comfortable fighting through NBA defenses. He used his ability there to get through contact.
Now here's Pippen. And the pass to Jordan. Outside Pippen. Pass to Longley. Dishes it to Jordan. Over Booker. Jordan can't get it to go. Suns trail by 4. It's Crowder on the wing. It's deflected. And here is Paul. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. The rebound by Pippen. Pippen's got his 6th rebound on the night. The dish to Harper. Outside. Outside, Rodman. Inside, here's Pippen. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Suns trail by 4. On the wing, Booker. And it's in there. Booker's got 35 in the game.
And Devin Booker showing a nice touch around the rim.
Here's Jordan. He dishes it to Harper. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Longley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Jordan. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Paul for 3. The shot, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Now Harper. And there's the pass to Pippen. And here is Jordan, defended by Booker. Pippen, and it's Pippen slamming it down.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Count the basket. 14 points for DeAndre Ayton.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
Now here's Rodman. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jordan. And
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
A minute 20 left to play in the final quarter. Booker against Jordan. Booker right side, and the wide open shot from Crowder. That 3 off the mark.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now Rodman, after the missed 3 from Jay Crowder. Booker the pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Count! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Changes for Chicago. Kukoc comes in for Luke Long. And Kerr subbed in for Harper. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Outside, Kukoc. Booker against Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Over Booker. And Jordan trains the fadeaway.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And the Suns call time. They're trailing by 4. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they foul intentional. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
The SUNS. They trailed by 3. 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.